Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Mustang Studios. This is our first episode, which is our introductory episode to our podcast. So welcome. Woo! Oh god, I'm so excited to get started. Salutations.
Salutations, dear viewers of the Mustang Studios podcast. We're the Mustang Studios podcast. Welcome to the very first broadcast of 2022.
2022.
Of 2022, yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, it's crazy how we're done with the first week of January.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, time flies so fast. That's crazy.
All right. Let's introduce ourselves.
We are simply disembodied voices.
It would be cooler. We can
Yeah.
express our opinions.
Want to play a game?
Stop right there.
Maybe not that.
Okay.
But
All right. All right. Okay. Salutations. Welcome to our podcast. My name is Rija Kamran. Some people even call me John.
John?
Yeah,
John?
because they think that
Your
at
contact
the
name?
end of my first name, they thought the H was an N. So I think it was like Rijon.
It's a jewelry store.
It was, right?
it is, yeah.
Ridgeon Jewelers.
Oh my god.
Ridgewatch Jewelers.
Yeah.
Wristwatch Jewelers.
But anyway, I am the president of Mustang Studios, and I'm so excited to be here, and I'm looking forward to its smooth start. Yeah. Woo! All right, who's next?
It's me.
Oh,
God. Hello, everyone. I'm Sadia Freen, and I'm the vice president. Oh.
It's okay. You got this. Closer to the mic.
Oh, technical difficulties. Anyways, hello, everyone. I'm Sadia Freen, and I'm the vice president of Mustang Studios. I tend to be more of a listener than a talker, so I'll probably be working behind the scenes more. And I like reading a good story, which means I'm a nerd, anyways. And I spend too much time on sites such as Webtoons and yeah, you can often find me listening to music while bullet journaling or reading. Anyways, I'm good. I'm excited to start the podcast, everyone, and see where it goes.
Wow, awesome. Who's next? Oh, I think it's our secretary.
What do I
Just introduce yourselves. No one would judge you here.
Okay. Well, my name is Sreya Matthew, and I'm the secretary of the club. And yeah,
Mhm.
that's basically it.
Oh, by the way, you traveled somewhere, right?
Yes, kind of against COVID protocols, but not gonna yeah, you don't know anything but my name, so can't report me.
All right, she's
Right.
the one that's not gonna say much, but maybe.
And a wonderful intro.
Okay, hey, I'm Bhavika. I'm the treasurer of Mustang Studios. Please send me money. Please give me something to do.
We're
I
all
am
broke.
We're broke.
Actually, not all of us. One of us has an actual job. I'm sorry. Okay, actually, we should probably cut that part out.
Okay.
No, it's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. It adds to humor.
Fine. Okay.
Anyway.
All right. Okay. So, right.
Hello, I am Padma. I am the public relations officer of Mustang Studios podcast, and I am very excited to be here. On to the next.
All right.
Yeah, I'm the one with the job. I used to have a job. It's at a very popular sandwich restaurant. You probably might not know it. But yeah, my name's Diksha and I am the video editor for the club. Yeah. That's it.
I did like a rapping outro, like yeah.
Basically, playing hot potato with the mic at this point.
I know. Yeah, I think that's why we need more money.
Please send us money. I'm the only one in this club who knows what to do with it.
Good. That's
Also, our
awesome.
podcast is gonna be like actual garbage in the first few episodes. Like I'm not
We
even
have
gonna
no
lie.
idea what we're doing.
Exactly. So please just I don't know, just
Bear with us.
yeah, bear with us.
We're failing with confidence, my dudes. That's how we should do this.
No, we're fine. We're already
Expect
awesome.
disappointment and you'll never be disappointed.
Oh, awesome! Ooh,
Oh.
Spider-Man.
She didn't say anything, guys.
No spoilers are allowed on this podcast
No spoilers. We are a very spoiler-free podcast.
unless someone has a very strong opinion on said topic. Then there are many spoilers involved. So
Speaking
proceed
of
with caution.
topics, if you guys have anything you want to say, like any ideas, what you want to talk about, you can always email us at mhhsms@lammersvilleusd.net. Or if you want to join the club, you can go to tinyurl.com/Mustang Studios sign up. Because our motto, what is our motto, guys?
Share your voice.
Share your voice. Yeah. So
Disclaimer, the topic should be school appropriate. We do not want to be kicked out on our first day.
Let's keep it PG-13, guys.
mhm.
Also, we are going to be having a YouTube channel, so PG-13, please don't get us demonetized.
Please. We are good people, we swear. Well, some of us here.
Very
but
family-friendly content.
some of us.
All right, y'all. So our club, how did it come to be?
I don't know. I think you should be telling us that because you're the founder, right? You're the one who came
Yes.
up with the whole like, let's make a podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually this idea came to me like spontaneously because I was like thinking of like a club to make at the school uh to yeah, to start. So, yeah, it just came to my mind spontaneously. And I was also inspired by other people doing podcasts as well. Like, for example, I like watching Dive Studios podcasts because because I like K-pop. So they talk about like they bring K-pop idols to interview. So yeah, I was kind of inspired by them. So I thought, oh, it would be cool if we had this too, so that we can like spread awareness of different topics that we want to talk about. So yeah, I think
And-
that's basically it.
Interestingly enough, Bhavika and I, we always thought about starting a podcast, because during the summer of COVID, I think that was the time when we really like started talking over the phone. And at that point, we not really talked to each other too much, but once we started like calling each other up and whenever we got bored, we just call each other and just we just start talking about the randomest stuff.
I remember when she like first contacted me, like it was around like mid-June, and wait, give me a second, brain freeze. Anyway, so she was like calling me first, and I was like, "Hey, what's up?" And then it just grew from there.
I think our first topic was, basically our origin stories, how, our interests. We both like anime, we both like games, and we both like, you know, comics and webtoons and whatnot, right?
Funny enough, my first impression of her is like she did not watch anime at all.
Okay, that's the thing I get a lot because they're usually like, oh, I'm the super studious kid. I never do anything wrong, or like, you know, I'm very on point with my grades.
Speaking of first impressions, what are everyone's first impressions of each other?
Okay, actually, interesting enough, I didn't have. That's the thing. I don't really make impressions of people too much because I just see them like, oh, that's this person. Just kind of see them and move on. I acknowledge the existence and just kind of move on. I don't really create impressions unless I actually start talking to someone in a way. So I think before we started talking, I never really had an impression. All I just knew was that one girl who's just the quiet girl who liked K-pop, in Miss like in my math class,
In my
math one
math
class.
Wow. That's very wholesome. What a heartfelt way to start this podcast. As for me, actually the first person that I met out of everyone here was Sadia. I met her in 7th grade, and yeah, just from there we just became friends instantly.
Oh yeah, actually, I think for you, the first time I saw you was at Kumon. Yeah, and like my first impression of you. I usually don't have first impressions of people. I just again as Padma does, like just they're another person. But like for you, I just like thought of you like the smart kid at Kumon.
Whoa. Yeah, that was way back. I quit Kumon like I was at level K.
Oh,
So yeah,
for math or reading?
math. I only did math, and I stopped in freshman year.
Dang, Love is really good.
I was like, oh my gosh, high school is kicking me like this, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Y'all want to explain what Kumon is to people who may not know what Kumon is or never had the Asian experience?
Pavika, you do it. Yeah,
Yes.
you do it definitely.
This is coming from someone who completed the Kumon reading program.
Woo! Oh, yeah,
So I think me and Sadia are qualified to explain what Kumon is. So Kumon is like this tutoring place that just gives you a bunch of packets to learn concepts off of.
Yeah, basically. And then, yeah. And I guess it depends on like like, yeah, sorry. It's like, I don't know. Kumon can be like helpful. Like it does teach you the content, but I guess sometimes it
For
can be
long
too
term
much.
and for like what actually is going on, nothing.
Yeah, it can definitely be too much, and then you just forget everything. Yeah.
I mean, really, usually parents will send their kids to these kinds of tutoring sites, especially, okay, in my family, I went to this thing called Brainchild. I don't know
What
if it's
kind of name is that?
Brainchild. I don't know, dude. You ask the person who came up with the name. It's mostly like third, fourth, and fifth graders in there doing like sixth grade, even like 10th grade level math.
How old were you?
I was in fifth grade. I think I was in like, I did it since I was like in second grade.
Oh.
Yeah, so basically in second grade, I was already doing like algebra 1 or something. And I was like, I'm in second grade. I don't know what this is. I don't know why I need to be here. I want to have fun. I want to go outside and play with my friends. You know, it's kind of be just kid brain, dude. I don't want to do algebra. I don't know. What is X? What is the point of X? What is the point of the unknown? I want number. I want plus, minus, easy, done. I want to go home. So whenever I got the packets, for some reason, I just never bothered with the packets because I'm like, I don't want to do this.
You know,
Which really hindered my progress because the stuff was actually kind of useful.
you know, I feel like all of these math problems, like they're there to train your brain, you know. It's like exercise for your brain, you
Mhm.
know, cuz to make your brain like healthy. I don't know
Healthy
if the
brain.
phrase
Ladies
is
and
like-
gentlemen, growth.
Growth.
I don't know if the phrase is like a healthy mind equals a healthy body. Is it like that?
Well, I thought it was this phrase of like, you early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. I thought that was the saying. Or
You
is
know
it
what?
different?
That's even better. All right.
Here's a better saying. Well, it's not really a saying, but like honestly, I would rather live a good life than a long life.
Yeah, that's pretty true. That's pretty true.
We're getting deep here.
Are we having another existential crisis again?
No.
First one we're having now.
The first one as a group.
All right, actually, to start off with a more concrete topic, why don't we like describe our childhood experiences? Since we got on the topic of like tutoring sites and
Boy,
tutoring
I have a
places.
lot.
I know. That's why I pitched the topic.
Well, my childhood was just like a huge mess. I was actually born in India, but then I ended up moving around a lot. I moved schools like I think around like 6 times or something. And that honestly destroyed my ability to make friends.
We're getting sad here.
Okay then. Okay then. Okay then.
Wow.
Don't worry, it gets sadder from here.
Well, that's not very reassuring, is it? Oh my god. Okay, I would say I had a relatively normal childhood, a very normal Indian childhood. Because I don't know about y'all, but I grew up watching. I'm gonna keep it PG-13. Okay.
You know what?
No, okay, no. I'm trying to rework the vocabulary, if you know what I mean.
No.
Because I grew up eating Maggie. I grew up with, like, what is it, Kinder Joy and whatnot. I don't know how many y'all had Kinder Joy, because if you didn't have Kinder Joy, did you really have an Indian childhood growing up? If you didn't have Maggie, did you really have an Indian childhood growing up? Probably not. I'm just stating facts and just saying. But I grew up once every 2 years we would go to India for one reason. Only one reason we'd ever travel is just to meet family. As a kid, you don't think too much of it. But then when you grow older, you're like, I don't want to go to India for like, I don't know, the fifth time in a row. I want to go somewhere different. So that time, I think I was in like sixth grade, maybe. They took us to Singapore. Fancy. We went to the Jurong Bird Park. It was super fun because I'd never had the experience of having like parrots sit all over me. Thankfully, none of them, all of them had the decency not to poop on me. So for that I'm thankful. Unfortunately, some other people weren't so lucky. So I'm just saying it happens. When you have a bunch of birds sit on you, the chances of one like accidentally dropping one on you is gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But thankfully that didn't happen, so I was happy.
This
We-
remind oh
Sorry. Okay. But the thing is, we only stayed in Singapore again for one reason. That's to visit family. It's always to visit family.
every vacation.
Every single vacation, it's like we're traveling. You know why we're traveling? Because your aunt lives on the other side of the world, or
That's
your aunt.
the only reason like every Indian travels.
Visiting family.
Obviously, family's super important, but at some point, it just does get kind of boring. Like, I know you exist, I love you, and I care for you, but I kind of want to go to the Netherlands. I kind of want to go to Paris.
Like other places you want to go to.
Maybe I
You
even
wanna
want to visit China at some point.
explore.
I know, I want to
places.
explore. But nope, every single family vacation's like, all right, we're traveling. You know what it is. India. Hmm.
So this is something like similar, but we didn't go to visit family on vacation. We went to a cruise in New Mexico.
Ooh, fancy.
And the thing is, I did not realize this. 2 out of the 4 members of my family got seasick.
What? Okay.
So we
what
couldn't really
happened?
enjoy anything, and we didn't realize we were seasick until we got on the boat.
Until you got onto the boat, you didn't realize you were seasick.
Until I got on the boat and didn't realize I was seasick.
Interesting.
So like once we got off the boat, I was like, thank God, land.
Land.
And the thing is, like Ensenada, New Mexico, very beautiful place, but very questionable things are on the vendors.
What do you mean questionable? Define questionable.
Very detailed. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Oh my god.
So yeah, so far we've had like vacations and what else? Kumon.
That's a very short segment of Kumon, though.
Yeah, and we also talked about our first impressions of each other. Like, does anybody else have anything they want to say about yeah, anything at all?
origin stories.
Yeah.
Give us your anime origin stories, if you will.
Give me your wallet. Actually, don't give me your wallet. Maybe do. I don't care.
All right.
Just drop it in the box if
Maybe
you want.
just don't be poor.
Teacher, why?
It's like maybe get a job.
Exactly. Just don't be poor. It's that easy.
Moral of this episode: don't be poor.
Moral of the episode: someone should watch Deeksha when she's on the mic.
Moral of this episode: an introduction of how chaotic we are.
Would this be chaotic though?
I don't know. I feel like we've been
For a school club, we are pretty chaotic.
I guess it could get like a lot worse. This is only the first episode.
Hmm.
We have a lot more to talk about.
Oh yeah. Dear audience, we have a lot planned for this podcast. Please, I hope
bear
you're
with us.
bear with us. I hope you're excited for the next segment of.
Bear
The
with
Mustangs.
Padma especially.
I didn't.
Please don't cringe.
Yes, actually, please don't cringe. This is our. I will say we are quite, inexperienced with the whole podcasting thing. I hope you bear with us. I think we've said this like 5 times already, but
All right, guys.
I. All right,
All right, guys.
it's a wrap. First episode, yay! We're
All
done.
right. All right. To wrap this up, I just want to say that's the end of our introduction to our podcast. Thank you guys for coming. And again, if you want to say anything to us, you can email the club at mhhsms@lambersvilleust.net.
Tips, tricks, recommendations, comments, questions, anything. If you have any of those, even concerns, We have a Dropbox. Will be located outside of the studio.
Yeah, L125, which is in the Learning Commons, and there's even like an electronic Dropbox as well. It's at tinyurl.com/Dropbox dash form, and you can also send us a voice message on Anchor if you click message. So there's like four ways to give us a message, and by doing that, your messages will be featured on our podcast. So
Yeah, they're serving actual good food in the cafeteria. Can we like wrap this up and go?
All right, bye bye.
all right. Oh, before we go, let me read one thing that we have right over here.
No, save it for later.
Save it for another podcast.
It's a
We're done.
surprise, guys.
We're done.
All right.
Surprise.
Goodbye.
All right. So I think I'm just gonna stay here and talk about it then. What? It wasn't?
No, guys, I told you to put me on the camera.
Yes. Okay. Finally, let's say. Let's go. I'm hungry.
All right, guys. Follow us on Instagram.
From the cafeteria, boys. Let's go.
Yeah.
How people rated the Capitol? Yes, we rated the Capitol.
All right. Bye, guys.